Hey guys, George Florida Parks After Dark. I'm here with my partners in crime,
Addie and Kenzie.
We're here at Port Orleans French Quarter, one of the great resorts close to Epcot, but not so close to Epcot you gotta worry about it. I want to go in and show it to you. One of the best things about the place, obviously, is their beignets. We got a lot more to show you than that. So hang in there, take a quick tour of the resort, and let's know what we think about it. All right, good. So Port Orleans, there's really two resorts. Similar to kind of All-Stars, they have three. There's French Quarter and there's Riverside. Completely different energy, completely different vibe. We're at the French Quarter. We're shortly gonna do Riverside. We've stayed at both, love both. It's a fantastic spot. But this has a much different energy. We were here for Mardi Gras, for the celebration that was here. It was awesome, check that video out. But we're now in the lobby. Now, what you'll see and what you saw walking in is a lot of that metal, that steel. Well, that is very New Orleans, and that's what this place is. French Quarter is a New Orleans kind of energy. But here's the lobby, great little thing. They have the signposts like you're outside, and you'll see a lot of places here. Now you have the Jesters. The Jesters are kind of their theme here, and we'll show you that. So this is the lobby area. And then if you go right to your right, I love that the park benches out here, and they have kind of that whole thing. But now if you go to your right, this is registration. Show you that real quick. And this is kind of in through where you check in. They have the whimsical, the masks. It's very New Orleans and Mardi Gras. It's a real beautiful space. They have beautiful chandeliers. Disney and chandeliers just go hand in hand. I don't know why, but it really does. So this is the thing. Now they have Jackson Square. Now Jackson Square is their store. It's closed now. We came here late just to be able to kind of show the resort without a lot of people. It's a great store, big store, open. Has a lot of New Orleans merch. And really what French Quarter is famous for is the beignets. We'll go show you the beignet store is in a second. But that's where that is too. And then you have this great, they have a great themed merch for the beignets all day. And they have ears to that, and they have mugs of that, and it's great. But so that's the store. But if you're not careful, you'll miss this if you don't go to your right past the store. Like with most Disney resorts, they have the arcade. So they have their arcade. It is, to be frank, on the small side. But it is an arcade that's tucked in here, which is great. So they have their arcade, which is here. Now we're gonna peel back around, we're gonna come back through. Store's right here to our right. I'm going back to that center entrance point we came in at. If you go straight past that, and instead when you come in, you go to your left, not your right, the Sasagula, which is the name of the waterway, which is right behind here, but that's also their counter service. And if you haven't noticed, again, you have the masks and the feathers and the Mardi Gras, but what's great is they also have an entire wall of them inside this case. I mean, ornate, beautiful masks. I mean, that's just great. And this is a great little spot. Now, you continue with it, and if you're not careful, you're gonna miss certain things. Princess and the Frog, yes?
Yep, Dr. Facilier as the Joker part.
So that's him, he's up there. You'll miss him if you don't look up when you walk in. And then you peel back around, they have things tucked everywhere up here. So you gotta kind of look around. So they had the beads, and they have all that.
And then Tiana and the bead are the cleaning thing up there.
Oh, there you go. So that's just a little Florida Park After Dark trivia for you. But what's in here is really, now they have closed up. But what's great about this is they do have their grill, and they have their salad and sandwich area. Their bakery here is great. The pizzas here are crazy good, and they do have in here the jambalayas and those things that are very specific to New Orleans, which is really just fantastic. And then obviously the general seating. So really this as a counter service, we come here just to check out the counter service. So it's big, and the food is really solid for what it is. And again, it's the touches here, which really, if you don't look, you'll miss. They're everywhere. So what's just outside of this area. Actually, I can show you guys the menu real quick. Let's do that. So there's some of the stuff. So there's your pizzas and your chicken sandwiches and your entrees, and then there's your burgers from your grill. There's your grill. Their pulled pork sandwich is really, really, really solid. The king cake as a dessert down there, it's a great cake and it's very traditional. So there's that. Now I'm gonna peel all the way out here. Now sadly, it is closed. But the Scat Cat Club Cafe has the beignets. Now, the beignets for 3 is $7.99 and 6 is $12.99. Clearly 6 is your deal. And I will tell you right now, what makes this amazing is I would get 6 any day of the week. Is a beignet is think donut but better. And they make them when you order them. So there's nothing sitting waiting for you wrapped. You order it, they cook your beignet right there. They hand it warm, covered in powdered sugar goodness. And it is fantastic with a couple dipping sauces. So that's a beignet spot. It's right here, right when you come in. Now it's closed right now and that little curtain opens up. But that's just a great spot. Now we keep coming past the beignet place. They have, what is this place called? The Scat Cat Lounge. The Scat Cat Lounge is a great little spot. It's a little bar tucked away just past all that. Great little seating in here. Now what's great, what makes this different, is that most nights they have live jazz. So it's a cute bar, great energy, dark, kind of relaxed, and they have live music. It's just great. They also have a little outdoor seating area with a fountain out there if you want to go outside. So that's great. Now look, I want to show you real quick. So this is where the beignets are. I forgot, this we can actually show you this. So this is where you order the beignets. Just done so well. So that, long story short, is all the interior. That's the food places, the dessert places, the jazz club, the place you shop, and the place you go play the game. But that's not it, obviously. We gotta go out back. So if you go straight through the lobby, that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna go straight through the lobby, and we're gonna take a look out here. All right. So as you come straight out, lobby's narrow. It opens this courtyard, which is wrapped by the quick service to your left and the store to your right. And you can tell it's late at night, they're doing their cleanup. So we'll cut around, not getting this nice man's way. Straight out of the lobby is their pool. And along the way they have, which is nice, all the seating outside here, and they have the oversized check. Now what I want to show you guys when we get to the end here, this is really neat. They have these roads. I'm doing air quotes on the road because it's more walking paths for people. I have a guy come through. But what's neat, along the way here, they have these horse heads. And this is actually traditional where you would literally tie your horses off downtown during the old times. And then they have the trees that line the roads and the street lights, and then those buildings in the back there. I'm gonna walk a little closer so you can see it. That is what all the buildings look like here. And it's really, really neat. So they've made it so it feels like this is a city. And these are buildings where you would stay, like apartments, and they continue to carry over. There you go, that's a great view of it. The balconies that has the black wrought iron, the black horse heads where you tie the horse off with black wrought iron. It's everywhere, and that's really very traditional New Orleans. It's how it's built. The balconies all have balconies, but they're narrow balconies you can walk around on. We did a live stream from here on blanking, and it was really a great one during Mardi Gras. That was it. And so that's where you would stay. Now the paths, there are no cars. What does come down this path is a horse-drawn carriage. And you get that horse-drawn carriage, it's at Riverside, the other resort, and it clip-clops its way all the way over here because they're connected on the same property. And it cuts down along here. So now, we're going to continue straight towards the pool because the pool is very unique. But here's also what's unique, is these guys. So walking to the pool, you basically have an alligator jazz band. I mean, where else are you ever gonna see an alligator jazz band? There's 4 members of the band. And it's just really, really very neat. Now this is a great little bar spot. Now it is closed. Marty Crocs. Sorry, Marty Crocs. We actually came here during football season and watched the game and had a drink or two. It was really a nice spot. Now, the pool area. Right now, again, we came here late, so the pool is closed. I must caution you about the pool area. The pool area has what I would call an identity complex. So you have your jester there that we've seen themed throughout the entire property. It's great. The pool itself is kind of a regular shaped pool. It's almost lazy river-like, but it has kind of, it curves around, has a lot of like little spaces. But on top of all that, what it does have, if you come over here with me, is they have him. Now, this is where I say the theme seems to get a little convoluted or confusing. That is, looks like almost a king triton riding a sea monster, sea serpent, that is part of the slide in the pool. You can see this is part of the sea serpent's tail over here, and it goes as far as up over there in the middle of the pool. The reason I say it's identity complex is it doesn't seem to fit. You have the sea serpent and you have the jester in the exact same pool. Now, between you and I, my guess is before they themed this out to Mardi Gras, the sea serpent lived before the jester did, so they left him here. But that's just observation. They also have a great splash park right to the right of the pool. And so this is the pool area, that's the splash park. Now, to peel back around, what they do have down here as well is they have a hot tub to your right as you're leaving. They have a kids playground to your left as you're leaving. And so there you go. So there is the kids playground. And then over there is the hot tub. Now, I want to make sure you guys had a chance to see this before it got crowded without a lot of people walking around, so you get a feel on it. But guys, this is Port Orleans French Quarter. This is a great themed, immersive, moderate resort. Price for rooms here are very reasonable. You are in very close proximity to Epcot, but don't feel it. The only transportation area are buses. That's the downside. You take a minivan or a bus, but there are no monorails or Skyliners here. But just buses. But it's a great spot to come to. We really enjoy this space a lot. Great energy, and the beignets, I will tell you, are to die for. So, with all that said, this is George Florida Parks After Dark. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel, give us a couple thumbs up and let us know you like it. And click the bell so you know when we get more content out there on the web. So with that said, you guys have a fantastic night. You guys take care.
Have a great day.
Good night.